They can never break me. At least until the end of the movie. Hello, this is Soundout here, and welcome to Toy Story Week. Day, what is this now, 3? Wow, we're really chucking along. Anyway, here we have the Chatter Telephone and Slinky Dog Collector's Editions. Yeah, these I found at Target. The Chatter Telephone here is not the Toy Story Edition. Slinky Dog is not the Toy Story Edition. They are the Fisher-Price, I think. Well, this is a Fisher-Price retro toy. This is a Slinky Dog Collector Edition. Anyway, they are fun little toys. Slinky's not perfect, but it's my Slinky, so I can't replace him. Besides, I can't even find the Toy Story Edition. I don't even know if the Toy Story Edition doesn't have the problems fixed. I think the biggest problem, which you can probably already see, is already done. Let's talk about him second. Let's talk about this little guy, the Chatter Telephone. So as you can see, the Chatter Telephone is very retro-y, even having this cord. His box here is here's such Chatter Telephone, Fisher-Price Classics from yesterday for kids of today. Chatter Telephone, ringing dial, introduced in 1961 as the talk-back phone. The Chatter Telephone is designed with a rotary dial to teach children how to dial a phone. Today's Chatter Telephone makes children smile same way with the eyes that roll up and down and follow you like a creepy little person. This friendly phone is ready for a whole new generation for children to enjoy. See, there's also the Pull-A-Tune xylophone, the Snoop and Sniff, Two Tunes TV, and the teaching clock. Anyway, so yeah, that's Fisher-Price edition. I just kind of threw that box for no reason. Anyway, so you can pull him along this quite long string, and his eyes will follow you. It's quite creepy. But yeah, you just kind of pull him along. My mom remembers having one of these as a kid, so she decided to get him also because he was in Toy Story 3, so cool. The cord on the phone is a little short, I must admit, but anyway, overall, he's got a nice little sticker here, a little messed up because Fisher-Price messed it up. There is a Toy Story edition that has, like, phrases from the movie. That was even more than this one. This one's way more accurate, especially, mainly on this dial part up here, because it has Chatter Telephone and the different numbers here. Rotary dial. Does anyone use these anymore, aside from Captain Fanzone? Yeah, so, everything moves, and it rings. That's very cool, and you can pick this up and have him talk to you. Say, you have to take out the monkey first, or whatever. Yeah, he's a neat little toy. He's not very complicated, but you can't break him. That's the most important part. I love doing that. Just, yeah, you pull him along, he goes kind of slowly, and he watches you. And then you just shove him back, and he goes crazy. But yeah, there you go. Now our second thing is the Slinky. It is a reissue Slinky, so here is his box. This is very similar to the original Slinky box. I was looking at images online of the box that Slinky Dog came in originally, and this is really cool. I mean, they have modified it so the cord is now through his head, which bugs me, but because it's too dangerous down there, apparently. He can sit up and beg, or bite a flea on his leg. I don't know. Animated by the famous Slinky Spring. Very cool. And as a bonus, see if it comes out, you get a nice, just like Toy Story Collection Editions, you get a certificate of authenticity. Saying, the Collector's Edition Slinky Dog has been recreated in authentic detail down to his quirky leash. Originally placed on his chest, the leash was relocated in his head before production began in 1953 in order to keep his head up while walking. Today, the leash is shorter to comply with federal safety regulations. And for a toy designed for kids of 18 months, yeah, I can understand the safety regulation thing. He has wheels on the bottom, so you can hold him along. Now, you see, the problem with this is that I don't know why it doesn't keep his head up. It causes the whole toy to fall over. It's the stupidest design thing. Now, the other thing, too, they added a cord in the middle of the Slinky for no reason at all. So it stops it there. Plus, you can't have him extended at all unless you have something holding him on both ends. Otherwise, he'll just kind of collapse. Well, I understand for the walking feature. Maybe it's another safety regulation. Again, for a toy that's 18 months and up, I can't... You know, the kids are too young to understand things. But still, I really don't get that. It's not help... See, you don't get the whole thing of him coming like this and then coming together, because the cord really isn't that great in placement. Yeah. So... Yeah, the cord actually restricts the toy from doing things, but you know what? He's my Slinky. And besides, I can't find the new Toy Story edition. So, you know what? Between these two retro toys, the chatter telephone works a lot better. Slinky with this cord thing in his head, just look at that, just causes him to topple over, not to keep his head up. Yeah, this one, the redesign's kind of, no, it didn't save the toy. It kind of made it, you know, really bad. Now this one, I really like the chatter telephone. I really like this toy. And the creepy eyes, you know. Love doing that. But yeah, there he is. So overall, Slinky, I just go for the Toy Story edition. But the chatter telephone, don't go for the Toy Story edition. Get this one. This is really nice. Plus, you can do this fun thing. I just love how his eyes bug out when that happens. Just, and then he rings if you ran into something. But yeah, I could do that for hours. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, yeah, there's not much else to say about these two. They pretty much, well, they're old toys. They don't have to do much, but they're still fun. That's what counts. Talking to Sound saying, stay tuned for tomorrow where we take a look at a couple of buckets. Well, a bucket and a barrel, but you'll see. Talking to Sound saying, goodbye.